Alright, so now I need a handle. I'm going to make this construction. This is kind of useless. Actually, I'm going to delete this because I'm not, the handle's going to be longer than the rest of it. So I'm going to delete that. And I'm going to instead, I'm just going to create a line here and offset it. What did I say, 7 inches, I think? 8 inches? Let's say 8. Alright, so that's just going to be our approximate handle length construction. Alright, and so because this is like an inch and this is 7 inches from there to here, so then this should be, then this needs to move like not quite a quarter of an inch, but let's say a quarter inch. So 7 times a quarter inch, that would be like almost 2 inches. And is that right? Yeah, inch and 3/4. And so I'm going to do this, and I'm going to put a dimension here of 2 inches. This seems, yeah, I'm gonna go with it. And all right, just to lay out the basics of it, and then that would need to go like so. And again, I want this to taper. Let's do this. Why is that not moving? Ah, I want to, we'll call that good for now, but I want this to sort of taper out. Let's say like that. And I just realized that when I pull on this, it's going to pull those apart. So I need it to reverse somehow. So how can I get this to reverse? I'll probably make the handle a little more ergonomic also. You know, something like that's probably a little exaggerated. Let's make this tangent and like so. I can just trim this guy. Alright, so now I have a little bit more handle shape. So I need these to go the opposite direction. So I made some snap ring pliers a couple of years or so ago for my Can-Am. Funny story, I ordered a special size snap ring pliers from Amazon to fit my ball joint snap rings, and the package, the tool was the wrong size, the package was mislabeled, the ad didn't even match the package. It was a fiasco, and so I just ended up designing and making my own 3D printed snap ring pliers. Yeah, so here's my custom snap ring pliers that I designed, 3D printed, print in place. And I melted in these cut-off nails to act as pins, and it worked. It was pretty cool. So what I should really do is find this file and modify it to be my snap ring pliers. That would actually be pretty smart. No, actually that doesn't work because these, as I say, the same thing. These go the wrong way. These, if I squeeze the handle together, the pins come apart. So this was obviously for an external snap ring. Yeah, I guess it was. For a second I was thinking internal, but yeah, the ball joints on that machine are external snap rings. They retain the ball joints, which still almost feels backwards, but no. Plus this worked, so it had to be that way. Anyway, so I want to do similar, but I need the action to be the other way. So this handle works this side instead of this handle works this side. And so I should turn my pointer highlighter on so you can see my pointer a little better. Now let me adjust the opacity. Alright, Now it should be easier for you to see my pointer. Alright, so now this is going to operate in reverse, so I need to mirror these guys, this here, mirror that to there, and I'll make these reference geometry. I'm sorry, construction geometry. Alright, and so so this should be fine. This distance, this is closer to the pivot than this is, so this being this close should not be problematic. I think I can even make it closer. It's probably good to have the hinge pretty big, just so it's strong enough. And how far apart is this? Oh. And if I go liters and if I go liters minimum and minimum, so that is 3 inches apart. Yeah, I should be able to grab that pretty comfortably. Alright, and so I can basically, how do I do this? Oh, I made that intentionally that far apart. Let's just do this. Let's do something like that. And trim that guy. Let's instead do this. Instead of that, I'm going to make this construction. I will trim this one. And then I'll make this one tangent. These two. Right? And so that should make that stronger. Should make these tangent also. And I don't know why it didn't give me the tangent option. I kind of do because I selected the dimension also, but it didn't. The dimension didn't show in the selection box. But anyway, whatever. Do I want this tangent? Okay, that seems happy enough. And let's make this guy tangent. Why are these not giving me the tangent option when I'm selecting the arc? Oh, because I selected the dimensions. Well, okay, and still not. Why is it selecting that? No, deselect. Okay, fight me then. You know what? Fine. I'm not even going to make it tangent because I don't need it to be tangent. Alright, so I'm going to trim this. I'm going to trim this. I'm going to trim this. And this is my basic shape. And so I will extrude. X for extrude. And it's giving me thin. So somewhere I either have an extra line or in contiguous lines. A little trick to figure that out. Maybe I'll make a short out of this little trick. If you don't have a, if it's giving you a thin feature, here's how you find out where the missing, where the problem is. Show, hide, relations, Shift R. Okay.